Good morning, everyone. It's really pleasant and nice to be here doing a webinar. The first webinar I'm doing outside doctor fraternity. So I've got used to doing webinars for most of the doctors and pediatricians, but it's really nice to do it for teachers. I think that a brief intro of me has been given. But at the forefront, as far as the intro is concerned, I'm a pediatrician by profession. I love treating children, but my passion really lies in the education process of the young mind. That's where my association with Dr. Sudha comes into the picture. I would like to congratulate all the teachers of Pallavi Model School who have been doing an excellent job as far as managing the crisis situation is concerned. I believe we have all risen above the occasion during this crisis period. You have all reinvented yourself and doing something which you have never imagined. You are working in an unfamiliar atmosphere, and you're yet trying to do your best and giving your best to the children and keeping them engaged, keeping their curiosity cultivated, and keeping them healthy and happy. I believe you're all unsung heroes of this society. Society is all praising doctors, policemen, and the frontline men managing COVID crisis. But I believe you people are not less any either in this battle. I believe I'm really happy to be communicating with you. And as far as my role and communication today is concerned, my concern is today I'll be talking on the doctor's perspective in management of COVID and children are concerned. Because why is that? Across the globe, when I've seen it, the death rate among children is very, very less. You can count on your fingers how many children have died because of COVID in a particular country. If you take US, as a matter of fact, which is the highest affected country in the world, more than 1 lakh people have succumbed and more than 16 lakh people have been affected, of which the death among children, only 9 children have died. Believe me, only 9 children have succumbed to this disease, of which again, 6 children had pre-existing comorbid conditions. They had immunodeficiency, they had kidney problems, they had lung problems, they had heart problems. Only 3 children who didn't have any pre-existing problems have succumbed to this disease. So rate of affecting children is very, very low. I don't know how it has happened, but there is a theory behind it. The theory says there are certain cells called as angiotensin converting enzyme cells, otherwise called as ACE cells, which are undeveloped in children. They only develop as the age progresses. This coronavirus requires those cells to cause serious complication among adults. If those more cells are more, there will be more serious complications. If the cells are less, unlikely you are going to be affected with serious complications. So that's a God-blessed disguise for children. Keep them safe under this COVID. So all the teachers out here, you're handling your children. You yourself as a family have your own children. Trust me on this, your children are safe during this crisis. But yet precautions have to be maintained. And because another reason why children are less affected, because they have less comorbid condition. They don't have diabetes, they don't have hypertension, they don't have much of kidney problems, they don't have stress levels and anxiety levels as most of the adults do have. So the philosophical reason given by philosophers is God loves children. He is just testing the entire earth for the wrong sins they are doing. So, but yet he doesn't want to harm children in this process. So that's the reason why he's protecting them in this pandemic. That's just a philosophical reason, not an authentic reason. So coming to we are supposed to eat, this is a golden time to make ourselves and our children get used to a healthy and nutritious diet. It should be a balanced, nutritious diet. I've seen initial part of Corona when I visited supermarket, I've seen parents stacking in carbonated drinks, a lot of biscuits, cakes, chips, everything in there, stacking it up. I was wondering what are they actually doing, because this is something which can cause more problems. I've seen children coming to my clinic with stomach problems, with gastric issues, with vomiting, with constipation. All these problems are coming across just because they are not maintaining a proper balanced nutritious diet. The best way to get your immunity right is to consume lots of fruits and sprouts. These things will have a lot of antioxidants which can fight off any organism. That's something which we need to keep in mind. Eat lots of nuts and dates. Eggs and non-vegetarian can be given, but it should be home cooked, not prepared outside. Add a dash of lime to every dish you eat. What does lime do? It has got vitamin C in it. It also helps in iron absorption. Add green leafy vegetables to every diet we eat. What it does do? It boosts up the iron levels in our body, which helps us to fight infection much better. We need to consume at least 6 to 7 glasses of water. This is summer. We need to see that we are well hydrated. We will be fighting the infection much better if we are well hydrated. And don't please consume outside food at all. Put a complete ban to it. Get used to eating home-based food. That's the best way to fight it out. And avoid fried food. Just because in your house, don't start preparing a lot of fried foods. Avoid fried foods as much as possible. Avoid masala. Excessive sweets. Don't keep on giving sweets, because that itself again has a what you call diuretic effect on our body. It dehydrates our body, makes us makes us weak. It's better we eat it in a nutritious way. And quite important role. As I said, you are all real heroes for our children during this crisis. You are helping to keep the learning cycle of the child intact. A learning and a thinking child is always a happy child, and teachers are helping us in this process. During in this crisis, you are bringing the classrooms right into the living rooms of our households. You are engaging the child, because it is almost impossible for a parent to engage a child throughout the day. You are taking that role of a parent and handling him. You are still cultivating the curiosity in him. You are keeping him active. You are keeping him mentally thinking ability. You are actually keeping him happy. In turn, you are helping the family. You are also helping the future generation. So you are integrating the essential life skills. Obviously, all the teachers nowadays in most of the good schools, I believe in Pallavi, they are doing it, because in DPS I've already seen my kids experiencing it. You integrate an essential life skills into their curriculum to enable the child to deal with the outside world, to understand the outside world. I believe essential life skill as on today is to take necessary personal hygiene like hand washing, covering their face and mouth, keeping themselves, maintaining a social distancing. This is something which should be integrated into their curriculum now whenever the school start live online. And you are obviously doing entire all this process in unfamiliar atmosphere. Hence, we as parents should be patient and cooperative with all the teachers. That's what I would say to most of the patients who visit me. Whenever they are, they say, what is this online classes, sir? We are getting bugged by it. First of all, with her, I said, be patient. They are doing an excellent job. The way they are imparting it is how they are engaging the child that is more challenging. Don't worry about their grammar. It is what they are doing and their intention which we need to look at. This is what I normally tell these parents, and this is something which a parent should know as a whole. If as teachers, we can reduce their anxiety levels, create curiosity among children, enable safety practices, I think we have done a fantastic job. I believe you're all going to do this.